If you want to get into an Ivy League school, you should be picking AP over IB pretty much every single time. And the reason for this is that if you take an AP class, you have this thing called an AP exam at the end of the year, which is an independent test administered by the College Board. And so even if you don't have the best relationship with your teacher, even if they're a little mean to you, even if they dock a few points for no good reason, it's not that big of a deal because you can get a 5 on that AP exam and you can prove to the colleges that you know exactly what you're doing without a shadow of a doubt. Now, the problem with IB is that those exams, they do get some official exams, but it's not until the end of their senior year, which is after you apply to college, which means it's not really relevant to the college admissions process. Instead, what happens for IB is that at the beginning of your senior year, your teachers give you a prediction. This is a predicted score based on your performance in the class up to that point. Now, there isn't even a specific formula for that. That's all based on just the material, the exams, and the class assignments that were graded directly by your teacher. So if your teacher, for whatever reason, doesn't like you so much, they can just change your score, right? You need to be working very hard if you're an IB on maintaining that relationship with your teacher, because if they're off even a little bit, that can change your score quite a lot. And of course, that reflects on your academic record when it comes time for you to apply to college. So my recommendation to students, especially if you're in the US, is to take AP instead of IB if you have that option. Now, if your school only gives you one, obviously do the one. Doing IB is way better than doing regular classes. Likewise, if you're outside of the US, doing IB is awesome because it gives them a standard grading system by which they can compare you to American applicants and other applicants around the world. That's great. But except for those two cases, you should be picking AP over IB pretty much every single time.